Welcome back, everybody, to Kettlebridge, where, unfortunately, Frosty Forestry is facing a disaster. We have a lot of fire going on here, which is probably telling me that we don't have a fire service assigned to this area. We can see all the fire trucks are whizzing around, trying to put the fire out and dealing. Are you leaving? Please don't leave. There's, like, fire everywhere. I think they've possibly got it under control, although this guy here, he's not giving up. He's collecting these trees despite the raging inferno around him. So I think we need to check some of our services as well as dealing with all the mass transit options that we're going to be looking at today. And here we go, back in the daylight. So an easy way to check, if we just click on the zone that we've got here, the district, we can see local services that we've got do not include fire services. Oh, that was an autosave. I'll have a quick sip of tea. And if we zoom in and just check out one of these trucks here, we can see that they've come... Oh, that one's come from a firehouse locally. But there was another one over here that we could see had come from way outside the city. Was it this one? No, these ones are a bit local. But we need to put in some fire services here. So let's just double check where the nearest one is. And I would say probably this one here is the nearest one. So let's click on there. Select operating districts, which at the minute is set to nowhere particular. We're going to set that to Frosty. We're going to set that to Spencer Croft. And we don't have one over here in Teelan Downs at all, I believe. No, we don't. That is a bit of a faux pas as well. So we're going to pop one over here opposite the bus station in this little nook, which will be good. And then we're going to set your operating districts to Teelan Downs, Spencer Croft and Forestry. So we've got a couple that will be covering this area. Okay, so let's have a look at the mass transit options that we've got available to us and what difference they're going to make in the city. Since the last time we played the game, we've had an update as well. We're now on version F13, I think it is. And we're going to see how that is going to affect the city. Garbage, rubbish is one of the things that have been fixed. I think we can rebuild these down here while we're waiting. Can't rebuild that. We can rebuild the car parks. Let's do that one. And we'll do that one. Oh, still got the particularly high fee. That one's not letting me rebuild it. Click on the car park. Click on rebuild. Then select the building that's been destroyed. Okay, thank you very much. Let's drop this down as well. And on this one, 18, 19, 20. There we go. Excellent. So this over here is actually one of our forestry buildings. So that's something we're going to have to just redraw in again. It doesn't let us rebuild that one, which is a little bit odd, but let's get that sorted. There we go. Excellent. So we'll keep an eye on these ones over here. Hopefully they'll be okay. So if we check our mass transit options up here, we have 4 bus routes, which are, not too badly used. We have 2 train lines. If you remember, we set these up for this area over here, where we have our lovely botanical gardens. And basically, this runs a line to the outsides of the city. So over here, I think it's Milford and Haven, whichever way around they are. I'd like to extend that line to come all the way around our city over here towards the Technical University. Now, just having a look at the size of our train station. Yeah, that would be good. So we could have the lines go in and out in both directions. And then as we expand and unlock more areas, we could come to the end of the city over here, whatever, edge of the map over there, whatever that is. And probably another one down the bottom here somewhere as well. We'll see how we go. So let's plan a little area out up here for our train station. To give us a little more space to work with, let's purchase some tiles here. I'm going to take these 3 to open up this whole corner. And then the rail line is going to have to come along the back here. So I might as well just grab all of those as well. We've still got 14 left. I'm then looking at this little sight line that goes through our city here, which I quite like, down to this little park we've got with the fountain and stuff going on. And then also we can see our larger city in the background. And I'm thinking this will be a great spot for the city hall that we've got. And as that's a reasonably large building, let us pop that in and then we'll know what sort of space we've got around it. So I'd like to get that square across here if we can. Let's just take this here. What I'm going to do is go straight to the middle, get 180 degrees, and then come out from that one, 72 in each direction. Is that nice and flat? That doesn't seem quite like I've lined that up correctly. Let's just try that again. Yeah, there we go. That was better. Don't forget this sort of curves away here. So this gap at the front isn't going to be necessarily even, but that should be straight compared to all of that, which looks good to me. And then we can add this. Let's turn off the blinding white light. I want this right in the middle here. So we're going to turn off all of our snapping guidelines. And we're going to bring that up to here. And I'm lining up that tree with that middle center line there. And that should be absolutely perfect. Yeah, straight down the middle. Fire still raging. This gives us the benefits of loan interest. We'd never use loans in the cities. That's good. -2 import costs citywide, which is good because we are importing a lot of goods. If we have a look at our outside connection here, so always we're going to be importing food and textiles at the top two. They always are, whatever you do, but also concrete. So probably could do with an extra stone mine or two in here, but things are going okay at the minute. I mean, we've got demand for absolutely everything, so that is good. But yeah, now we can see where that goes. I'm thinking the train could sort of come off of this roundabout, maybe at a bit of an angle to give us access to get the rail line to come out the back and through there. So I'd like to just sort this bit here. We've got a bit of a lump as the road goes over there, which I don't think we need. So if I take all of that out, there we go. We're going to grab our smoothing tool, going to right click there, left click here, and bring that all the way down. And I think that should be okay. Is that a normal road? Yep. So we've got this road here, which hopefully I'll be able to just draw straight in without any issue. Do you know what? It's because I turned that one off there. I was thinking, what the heck's going on? It's not letting me draw it in with no issue at all. Let's get that bang in the center. There we go. There we go. Excellent. And then we can add the grass back in that we had on there as well. We'll go from there and we'll go to there. So that's a little bit better. Excellent. And then I want the road coming off of here as well. So this is going to be, again, a normal road. We're going to come back and add all sorts of trees and things onto here. So let's bring that straight out at 90 degrees. And where's that one going to end up? If we just kept going straight out, this could end up being a sort of mini collector if we upgrade this side, which actually might work out better for us. I'm going to go to there. I'm just sort of thinking where this might head out in the future. Could go across this island here. So let's get that at 180 degrees. We're going to come to there. And maybe just add a little stub on the end there so we know where that's going to go. And then let's upgrade that. Which way round do I want to upgrade that? I want to get that in the middle. So we'll turn off snap to zoning cell length. There we go. And then we can just run that all the way along from one end to the other. Make sure it's in the middle. Yep, we've done it. Excellent. So now we've got this larger road coming off the couplet that runs around here and now goes down there. And now we can build off of this without any problems. And I am thinking of sort of an angled spot here. I'm also thinking about what's it going to be under. We've got this unlocked, the medical university, which is -25 recovery failures for medical problems and +10 hospital efficiency. We don't have any hospitals at the moment, and I don't think we need any more universities. So even though that's a nice looking big university, yeah, we're going to keep that one for now. So just to break up the sort of grid that we've got going on here, I'd like this to be sort of here in the center somewhere like that. I mean, if we go straight back, so if we can bring a road out at the correct angle, let's see if we can work this out. There we go. That's central to there. But then this is obviously going to be a very busy roundabout that we can't upgrade because we're going to have no room down here. But I don't want that extra road coming off of there. So we are going to also upgrade this one to be... Oh, darn it. I slipped and it jumped. Okay, we'll turn off all the snapping and then see if I can... If I do this one... There we go. Excellent. And if I turn off... Oh, do you know what? It's just going to be easy just to delete this, isn't it? And redraw it in again and sort of using the jiggery-pokery thing going on there. So let's grab that. Straight up the middle. Excellent. And then what I'm going to do is bring that into the collector that's down here. So we're going to remove that and we're going to curve this around to hit this at hopefully 90 degrees. Although you don't sort of get that information at this end. You really got to sort of eyeball it. I mean, that looks about as good as it's going to get. There we go. Excellent. So you've got the larger road connection going up to there, but that's still sort of central with this. But that gives us some nice, interesting road shapes to play with. Just looking at this, thinking whether I can make this an interesting looking road. Could we? Let's have a look. If I grab one of these, measure out. What I don't like is you can't measure over the top of a road. It just takes away any measurement options at all. If we go from the center of that. No, we're going to have to do it a bit further down. So that is 140 meters from the center that way. So now I want to measure the same going up this way. 136, 144. Wow, that's very helpful, isn't it? What do I need to turn off here? I think I just need to turn off everything to get that to 140 and 90 degrees. There we go. So I'm going to pop that. Let's put the snapping back on. Pop that in there. Oh, shame I can't come out the other side a little bit. Oh, I can. That's what I want. Whoops, wrong key. I want a stub that I can draw onto. And then we'll get this larger road here. And if we get that right in the center at 90 degrees, if you're going to let me, and then we can just bring that up into here to wherever we think it looks okay. How about that? Just to add a little bit of interest. Let's take away that little stub. Let's take away these weird crossings that we've got here. We might add some different ones in somewhere else. Yeah, what about that? Why not? Then we're going to have an interesting shaped park in there. Okay, so that connects us up to the network now. So we're going to get trains coming out from the rail yard, but that also means that we can add in some other stops as well to bring more people into this area. So passenger rail line. Let's take this. Actually, I see they're going to line up like that. We're going to take 1, 2, and 3. Can't we just plop them onto this one? Oh, I guess this is up against the station, isn't it? Of course. Biffa, that makes more sense. So we're going to take that first one and we're going to bring that one all the way around to here. And that's going to be our passenger line. There we go. That comes over to our entertainment type area, but also nearer to the city. And let's finish up that line. There we go. Excellent. We get there in the end. And then we're going to use these two to go in and out of the city. So this one is going to go all the way over here to Hindon and back again. Excellent. And this one is going to go all the way over to Milford and back again. There we go. Very good. So if we jump into here, we've now got these 3 new lines. So let's just switch up the colors on these. There we go. And then I'll just sort the names on these as well. Oh, no vehicles. Now let's go and have a look at the depot over here. So we must be... Actually, let's just see how many vehicles we've got on these lines, because that might be something that we can adjust to take it into consideration. So really not many. That is trying to add 4. Oh, 2 out of 4. Okay, let's look at the next one. This one is going to be adding 3 out of 6. Maybe let's drop that down to 2 and see how it goes. And then this one here is going to be 2 out of 5. How many are we going to be using here? 10 out of 10. We can upgrade. So that's faster maintenance, increased capacity for more trains, an extra 5 vehicles. What is this going to cost us? 34,000 a month. What are we making an hour? Well, it's just dropped down a little bit. It was up to about 25,000, but that's going to give us an extra 5 trains, so we'll go with that. Right, let me just name these lines. Okay, we've got them all named. I've also named the ones over here by Palmer Springs, where we've got this nice little area for people to come and visit as well, by the Botanical Gardens. And I've added this on the end, so we know which are our outside connections and which are our inside connections, which we only have one on at the moment. Obviously, these new Spencer ones are going to have no usage. We'll come back and have a look at our bus routes as well to try and bring people over here. What the heck is going on? Oh, this is that wind damage again. Can we actually hear the wind this time? Yes. Can you hear that? I'm going to turn this up a bit so you can hear it. Here we go. Let me just do that. Oh, there's a fire obviously broken out somewhere as well. Where the... Oh, my goodness. The wind damage is getting up. Yikes. I'll turn that down a little bit. Hopefully, once that's finished, I think the wind damage places will just fix themselves, and this should be sorted relatively quickly. Where's he coming from? Not too far away. And through the magic of Wi-Fi water, all sorted. Right, so outside our new train station, let's add a couple of bus shelters. I'm going to put one on this side, and I can't see if that's in the way of the car park. They're going to come in and out there, so that's fine. We'll pop one on that side as well. This one okay? Yep, that's fine. And then what we can do is we can run a line from over here. We have our bus station, which we can bring lots of lines in and out of, obviously. So we'll just pick one of these. And it'll be interesting to see where this goes when I place that down. So let's hover that down there. So it's going out this way, up the couplet, and coming in here. So we're going to add... Let's zoom in to make sure we're doing it correctly. Yep. And then if we go straight back, let's do that. So where's that gone to go back in again? So that's gone crossed over, down the couplet, round the highway, and then back in that way. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some other stops and things in here. So I would like it to come down this road and try and pick people up. We've got this shopping sort of centre. We've got this park area down here. We've got this little pedestrian road. So I'm going to add one on there. And then if it came around this way, we could add one down here. And then let's have a look. If it came up that main road there, we could actually add one at the side, and then we can put like a path through there. And then that'll be okay going that way. And then when it goes back, let's see, instead of crossing out and going down that way, could we then... Actually, we could add some stops down here as well, couldn't we? Which side of the road is that going? That's going out. So let's add one there. We'll add one here. And that will probably be okay. So then what I'm hoping we can do is just drag this line out. We can, and add it to the stops. Excellent. Let me just do that. I think I'm going to move this stop down. We can see the way it sort of worked there. If I come out of that view, where is my stop? Oh, there it is. It's so small I can't see it. Right, we're going to move that. And we're going to add it into this segment here, because that's where the road's sort of bulging backwards to fit this in. Yeah, there we go. Nearly sorted. I'm going to add some stops on the other side of the road as well. So we've managed to loop it back through here, change the side that stop was on. So actually, if I add that one back on the other side, what we can do then is drag that into there. There we go. And it loops around, picks up that way. We can then have a stop on the other side here, although that seems a little redundant. But I suppose... If you're going to... Is that going to go on there? Yes, there we go. Excellent. If you're going to cut through here, you want to be able to get the bus in either direction. So it loops up there. We've got double there. Let's add another one there. There we go. Excellent. Then it doesn't cross over here when it goes in and out. And we just need another one on this side. No, because that's going round. Yeah, so that'll be fine. That'll work. That'll work nicely. Excellent. Okay, so that's going to bring people up to here. And then what I'm thinking is this green route, if we come out of that view, that we've got running round Teelan down. So it's taken in... Oh, I mean, we've got to check what we've got here. So we've got a lot of residential. It's taken in this commercial area that's through here as well. But I'd like to connect that up to our bus station. So I think what we might just do is grab... here and drag that through here. Oh, got to use all the buttons, all the fingers at the same time. Let's pop that in that one there. and see whether that does cross over in a couple of other places. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is where it crosses over the other stops, we're going to hook that up as well. So the easiest way I found of doing that is we go back into our bus lines. We want to turn off this blue line, there we go, that we've just created. And I'm hoping it's going to stay turned off for when I go into here and select the line tool. Yes, it is. So we can now hook that into any of the nearby stops. And then where it goes back the other way, we could then grab that and drag that, zoom in to the other side of the road. So it keeps it off the highway, but now we can add it to the stops going in the other direction on the way back as well. The only little bit it's skipping is this bit here. We'll come back to that in a sec. And that's it. Then we're back over here. Do I want that going up there? Yeah, that's fine. And then we can do the same here. We can drag these ones in. That's it. Let's make sure we're not crossing over. There we go. And that nicely hooks into this area. They can get up to the train station as well. And then we're getting this symbol here, no vehicles. So we need to head on over to our bus depot, which has the same symbol, no vehicles. This is our bus depot, isn't it? We can upgrade that yet. All 25 have gone out. That will give us an extra 10 vehicle. That's... yeah. Oh, okay. That's got to go on the side here. Oh, excellent. Look at that. We thought ahead. We left some space. Brilliant. Now we've got 25 out of 35 buses, so that should be plenty for our lines. So just looking at this overhead for a moment, we've got the train station over at Palmer Springs, and all the buses from this area will take you up to there if you wish to get the train in or out the city, or if you wish to get the train all the way around to the other side. And then Spencer Croft train station over here, we've got buses that will bring you in from everywhere, and again you can take the train round if you so desire. And in and out the city from these two directions, and we're going to hook them up in other places as well once we get there. Oh, and I just noticed it's turning into fall, isn't it? Look at the colour of the trees. This is looking very, very nice. I'm liking this a lot. Okay, let's fill out Spencer Croft a little bit more. We've got some nice demand that's coming in. I want to sort of split that up around here a bit and not have one sort of zone on its own, not next to anything else. So, I mean, I don't want to put any more low density in here particularly, but some of the medium density, some of the row houses, we can pop those in as well. I'm not going to make those the largest size. And we'll sort of dib-dab these around in various places and we'll see how it looks. There we go. We've got a mixture of high density, low density, mixed use, offices, all sorts of things in there. So let's speed this up and see what we get. Oh man, that all appeared super quick along with all the potato trees as well, which is still a problem. You just sort of have to zoom in and zoom out to get rid of that. But wow, we are getting so many people moving in here. Let's maybe come out of photo mode. Is there a way we can solve the potato trees? Zoom in, zoom out. Might just have to change the graphic settings to get rid of that. And there we go. That's much better. We might have a bit of an issue with parking and things around here, which we'll take a look at once it's all spawned in. But I'm just trying to get a little hub over here of the slightly larger buildings, which is working out well. So then when we sort of look at it from a distance, I mean, I might end up replacing this low density. We'll see what we've got, and I'm not quite sure what to put here alongside the highway. We'll work that out, but hopefully with all of our trains, all of our buses, everything we've got going on, even with all of these people moving in, we shouldn't have too many issues. And we've already got a traffic accident. Okay, not much we can do about that. And we've got crime going on in there. Do we have anything happening around the back here? Zone wise, we don't. A place like this that's not too far from lots of big zoning, we are going to make use of that and pop in some parking. Could I fit a medium car park in there around the back of the houses? Let's just put the snap twos on, see what we can do. It is literally going to be behind the gardens of those people there. Very good. They will not mind, I am sure. And then we'll snap that to in there and just bring that off a little side road. Excellent. Don't know why you're complaining. Please don't. Then we've got another spot here behind all these medium density housing. So we're going to pop a little small car park in there. Let's snap it up against that road. This one. And I want it right behind that building. Excellent. And then we can run some road along this. I think we are actually going to end up losing a building here. Or it's going to spawn back a little bit smaller than it was before. But hopefully nobody minds. There we go. Excellent. And they will rebuild, I'm sure. No problem. Boink, boink. Thank you for your service. And then what else have we got over here? We've got a little bit of space with a gap over here as well. Ooh, just about fit a big one in, but we won't be able to get the road in and out either. In fact, I'm going to just change this up a bit. I want that right up against there. And then can we connect this road down the side here? Ooh, this is going to be tight. Let's see. Oh, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. There we go. Please all rebuild back. You know you want to. Okay, so people are moving in, which is good, but we need to keep an eye on our workplaces. So if we just jump up into here and look at our workplace availability, we only have 168 jobs available. We're actually getting 369 people or more moving in an hour. So those available jobs will soon go. And there's two things we can do to help that. So if we look at our production over here, we're very short on grain. We've got a big deficit on there. And I'm pretty sure there's a couple of areas over here that we could, autosave, that we could fill in. Yeah, there we go, over here. Which will help with that, which means I think we're going to move our film actor mansion. He was going to have this little spot. He is now going to go somewhere else, and I'm thinking he's just going to go in here for now. There we go. Excellent. So let's fill these in with some grain. There we go. Couple of farms placed in there. I'm not quite sure how much. Let's have a quick look. What was our deficit up here? 218 tons. We can check what these do by going into this tool here. Just dragging that in and out. So that's going to give us 63 point something or other tons. And this one is going to give us 130 tons. So, I mean, that might do for now. I don't think the other side of this road has got the natural resources. Oh, it has. Excellent. Oh, why don't we just add... We're going to keep that road there. Let's add another farm. What's that? A police station. Yeah, they won't mind. Let's pop another one in here. There we go. Excellent. I think that looks good. So that should... I've left a little bit of space for some trees. If ever we get prop line tool, come through and add those in. That would be good. Can I just fit? Excellent. That's what I wanted. Let me just turn off the snapping. Get that in the middle. Bit of parking in there. We can definitely add some trees around this. There we go, just to brighten up the place. So then hopefully, over a very short period of time, if we run the game a little bit quicker, we should see this one dropping down. It might take a while. We'll have to just keep an eye on that. It's definitely going down a little bit anyway, so that's good. What about our material goods? So it's the petroleum that we're really struggling for. What I'm going to do is in here, if I haven't done it already, yeah, petrochemicals is already down to 5%. I think what we're going to do instead is drop our services down. So let's have a look. We're going to drop our service fee down to 70% on both of these. And I know that's going to increase the happiness of people. Potato trees are back. And it's going to also increase the efficiency on buildings as well. There we go. Water fee, electric fee, which is good. So that is also going to affect our production of items, which has gone up again. Or our deficit, so it's gone down again. Oh, running out of electricity. And yeah, that should give us a nice healthy boost as well. Let's just up back into our services, electricity. We're going to up that to 110%. Is that going to cover what we need? Are we just really sort of running out now? I mean, we haven't been making our own electricity for a long time. I'm just wondering whether we've reached the limit of what this can deal with. Let's just zoom in. Yeah, look, there we go. Electricity bottlenecks, transformer overload. Okay, well, that's fine. So what we can do is we can split off this line and add another transformer in over here somewhere. Yeah, I'm just going to pop that on the end of the couplet over here, and then we'll just hook this up like so. That'll do, and just see whether that will split the power enough. Let's just get the game running. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. Is everybody happy? Everybody's happy, so I probably could just drop this back down to 100% again. There we go. Excellent. And that should be fine. Yep, everybody's doing well. So now we've made some adjustments there. We might be able to, as we're making more money, help out some of these people. Oh dear, we've got a very bad accident going on over here. Let's just quickly check that out. Oh, bit of a crash and a fire. Oh my goodness me. Hopefully they get that sorted out soon. Jackknife lorry, not good. So we're going to back to what we were doing. We're going to pop a welfare office in over this side, because if we just move it over there, we can see there's none over here at all. Which will be a good spot. Yeah, I think just backing off of that road there. So that will at least help their well-being a bit. But what I was also going to do was drop the taxation down for our residences. I mean, we've still got it reasonably anyway. I'm going to drop a spot down. Unreliable healthcare coverage overall, yeah. But these ones aren't complaining. I mean, they're saying they've got high rent, but they're still happy because they've got big homes, which they love. Polluted water. Oh, unreliable healthcare coverage over here too. Okay, let's just check what's going on with this one here. So this is set to Teelan Downs. Not all the vehicles are in use. Cannot. Coventry Mountain Resort. It doesn't have any pharmaceuticals, which might be the issue. Additional ambulances, space for more patients. We don't need any of those. So can we help with the pharmaceuticals? If we get a look at our production chain again, material goods. So pharmaceuticals can be imported. They're also made from chemicals. Chemicals can be made from oil, and I'm assuming that one was ore. Oh, this one here, minerals. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, there's a few other things we can do. Maybe we'll look at that a little bit in the future, because we want to make sure that we've got our mass transit totally set up the way that we want it. We're getting a lot of people using it. So every month, citizens, 14,000. I mean, that's over half of our citizens are using our mass transit, which is absolutely fantastic. So maybe we could drop the prices on some of these as well, just to help people out. So I'm going to drop, let's say, by 4 simoleons on each one. Let me just do that. There we go. That's all of them dropped down. One of them was a lot lower anyway, so perhaps we'll just leave that one as it is. So we do need to expand, and I'm thinking this area here is ripe for the taking. Perhaps something that mirrors this over this side, and then over here we will break away from the grid and go for something a little bit different. We've got to carry these roads on up here as well and see where they're going to be going. So where would that head to out this way? I'm thinking that we're going to curve this one round a little bit. And that is going to head across here out in that direction. We'll have a little railway crossing for now. Do we have another main road that comes up here? We've got this one, which has now got pretty ensconced in everything that's going on here. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring out a straight piece here first. There we go. That was almost 90 degrees. I feel like I just need to do that again. 86, 90. Just doesn't look right, does it? Yeah, we're going to go with that. That's fine. And then we're going to curve this one around, and it's going to sort of follow the railway line. And connect up to that one. So that's bringing all of our collectors in together. This is going to end up being a roundabout, and a large one at that, which I think will help. So that gives us some areas that we can zone within. So let me build out this area here. Ooh, that's a lot of residential that we've got in there. Just adding in a couple of parks around the place. If I delete that, probably squeeze in a dog park right there, and then we'll just get this path to run around here, just so people can get access in and out of this area. We'll go up to there with the crossing, and then I don't think we're going to fit through there. Let's bring one in over this side. Don't want a crossing there. Come on, you can do it. Thank you very much. And then we'll just sort of meander that one around and add another little walk across there. And people are using it already with their dogs. Excellent. That's what we want to see. So, wow, we've added a lot of people. A lot of rent issues over there, which we'll have to take a look at. Over here, not too many services or parks, just a couple to try and keep the land value down. Unreliable healthcare coverage seems to be a thing, but still people are moving in. Still we're making money. And still that is going well. The only issue over here is we don't have any bus routes. So that is something we'll just need to take a look at with the routes that we've got. And it's very difficult to see. There we go. So this green bus route that goes all over the place only covers that small area. We do have train routes there. I am thinking, oh, what's this? Oh, this will be all the new people moving in. Ah, yes. They're all coming down this way. No, they're all going down this way. What is causing this traffic? And they're all stopping here and looking at each other. Ah, okay. Well, I don't know what we're going to do here. I don't think we're going to be able to add in a roundabout. But if we do this, let's move. Come on, give me the corner. Thank you. Remove some of those little bits back like that. I want to be in this menu. Can we fit a medium? No, we'll fit a small roundabout and just ever so slightly lose a bit of business there. Then we're going to add this road in. This is the one I want. Going into the roundabout. Oh, it won't let me because the roundabout can't expand. Okay, well, we'll just move this back again. Give me the corner. Thank you. No, I want the actual corner, not a new corner. Okay, come on. I'm going to just won't let me grab that corner. Oh, is that the actual corner that's attached into the building? Oh, darn it. Oh, I can. I've got the space now. There we go. And this one as well. We'll give an asymmetrical road going in. Excellent. And then hopefully that'll move a little bit quicker. I'm going to remove the traffic lights there so there's stop signs for those. And this is looking okay down there, so we'll leave that. And we'll just sort of keep an eye on how this works. Yeah, there we go. That's much better, isn't it? All this traffic's going that way. How's it looking this way? Yeah, we are fine. Don't feel like we want traffic lights here. They do seem to be plopped in places that make no sense. But we want to keep this main road moving. I don't mind traffic lights where there's crossings, but like these roads coming out like that, I'd expect that to be a give way sign. And it does do that. If I right click, it then puts in a yield sign in there, or give way. I'm going to do there. I'm going to do there. And now we're back round to the roundabout on the other side. Excellent. So that should be much, much better. And then I am going to run a bus route down this road that goes through the middle. It's not really sort of a collector, but I think it would just help. So if we had a few stops, sort of every other... Yeah, so a couple in there on both sides. And then maybe here... down here, we sort of cover all of that area, and then they can come over to that's the cargo, just somewhere in here by the industry. I mean, even if we bought it, I just don't want to cause more traffic. That's the only thing. Maybe we'll just hook up with this stop here. I think that'll be okay. And then coming out of this area, I'd like it to come through to over here. And I think we might just let that go straight to here. We've got this other stop, haven't we? So if we go into there and then back again, there we go. Excellent. And I might just drag that over so it only goes up there. And I think that should be okay. Yep. So now they can get to work. They can get through all the residential. They can get to the train if they so wish. Ooh, not a good place to have an accident and to set a building on fire. Chemtrail chemicals. Chemical law. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Let's hope somebody gets along here pretty quick to sort these guys out. We are running out of buses again, so I'm going to squeeze another garage. That's the last one that I can fit in there before we need to rebuild this area. I mean, we could change the road that comes in, but that's fine. So that will just keep everything humming along nicely. So let's take an overview. Almost up to 30,000 population, 28 million, about to pass. Small city, which I think we could probably just help out with that. If we just pop in here to our bus area, I'd like to pop in. Let's have a look. Large plaza. Oh my goodness me, that is pretty big. We're going to pop one of those in. Then we're going to pop in a large playground for the kiddywinkies and a large city park next to that. I just absolutely thought that was going to take us over the limit. Let's put in a dog park in the little gap that's left, and another dog park, 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 and another dog park. Oh, come on, seriously. I thought we would get up to here very easily, and we've done it. We have finally hit big city. Let's have a look. So we get an extra 11 points that we can unlock. Oh, this grand bridge. This grand bridge has been taunting me for so long. Should we unlock that for our super duper extra long bridge over here? Don't worry, I'm going to remove all these dog parks. Just had to be done. Should we do that? Let me know in the comments below. Should we start making our own electricity? It's been sort of debuffed a little bit now, so you can't make millions exporting power, and we're doing okay without doing any of that cheesing, just to show that it can be done. Hospital, maybe. I think that could be another one on the list as well, because we're getting lots of complaints about that, aren't we? Central bank will save for later. Water will save for later, because that is definitely going to become part of Kettlebridge as we expand to the other islands. Well, we have filled in all of this area. I think things are going very well. This section will be in the next episode, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. And if you enjoyed this, leave a like as well. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.